Hey guys, it's TM25MD. It's been a while since I've uploaded any sort of video, and I thought I would get back into it a little bit. And today we'll be doing a Guild War, start of the new season. We are rank 2 and we're against Veritas, rank 5. Granted, it's the second Guild War, or third Guild War of the season. And yeah, there's a couple new changes where you can like attack the stronghold and whatnot right away after taking down one tower, I think. So yeah, I'll just go right against the stronghold and see what I prepared. So I'm thinking like a Dark Corvus Crow Momo team. I do expect, just go Lilius goes to S3 and then Charles will use his S3. And that's a lot of AoE damage, and then LCK or Q, little Queen Charlotte, will use her S3 Corvus. My Corvus should have over 30k HP, and combine that with Aureus and damage mitigation or damage shared with Crow. We should be able to tank it. Also, my Momo is faster, so should be able to get some sustain up on the Corvus, right? So let's get right into it and let's see how we do. But in the bottom team, it'll be Vivian going first, using her S3, giving everyone attack buff. I expect her to be faster than everyone else. Doesn't really matter how fast the FCC is, because she'll just use her S3 as well. And yeah. I do know my Clary is faster than the Kayron, so that's kind of a plus. I could just go for a a S3 onto him, and yeah. So let's see how that goes. The only way the second team goes poorly is if I don't get the strip and whatnot on the Kayron or something. I see it going poorly there, but even if it doesn't, the S3 on Kayron shouldn't kill Falcon or Claire, should it? But yeah, so let's see how we can do. Right, so let's get right into it. So as I said, the turn order should be like what's it called? Lilius doesn't crit my Momo, but not the Corvus, but it should be fine. Okay. Charles did a surprisingly good amount of damage. My Momo is lower than Crow, so I'll use. Maybe it's better to use S3 first. Because no, I mean I'm not going to be taking a turn before Lilius, but I will be getting a turn before Charles, and maybe that might be better to do. So I will use S3. I am on Rod of Amaryllis, so if I think I just bring my Momo back up to reasonably healthy HP. As for Lilius, Charles was faster than my Momo. My Momo was about 180 speed, so I shouldn't have any problem just pushing back. I'm actually going to push back Lilius, if possible. Reason being is it'll give my Momo a turn, and then she'll just use her S3 onto Dark Corvus. That almost kills, which is kind of insane, right? But what I suspect this should do is I should be able to heal everyone. And Charles gets the thing off, which is, I think, fine. Now I can just kill the the LCQ with Charles, or excuse me, the with Crow. It should easily kill, and with that we should be able to easily kill Charles. I have to say those guys hit pretty hard. Almost killed almost 30.1k Dark Corvus. Like, sheesh. Like, damn. And then she shouldn't be able to provoke because I am on a plus 30 Strax Gauntlet. And yeah, this is pretty much a wrap from here, you know. I did know that it was a portrait full DPS Charles, and not well, it was a full DPS Charles, but a full DPS Charlotte. So yeah, it should be pretty much walk in the park till we get our S3s back up on Crow or Dark Corvus. I think it'll be Dark Corvus first. Yeah, so pretty straightforward. It's more of the second team I had more of a concern with, simply because like this one I would deal a lot of damage, but between Dark Corvus and Crow I should be able to tank it pretty easily. So yeah, not a bad first battle of the day. Unfortunately, we did take a little bit of damage there. But we'll see how this one goes. This one I should just see. Okay, so my Falconer Clear is faster than her FCC, and so I want to strip Crow, or not Crow, Kayron. If not, you know, it's not the end of the world. Okay, so we got it off. That's kind of fantastic. Not too worried about that, because Kayron will use an AoE S1, right? And I will use this on my own guy. I got Alexis Basket, which is kind of nice. I will use S2, or excuse me, S3 on Kayron. If I miss, I still think I can bring him down to passive, but okay, we usually break him down to passive, but I'll be brought down to my passive. So the beauty about I wanted to provoke on Kayron because that stops him, because I bring him down to passive, right? And that brings him down to okay, we just killed Vivian, I guess. That brings him down to, that means he can't use his passive, or his reset. So since I'm brought down to passive, I will... I could lose my Kayron here. Did Vivian use her S2 yet? She did. So she will be attacking Elena, so I'll just use my S3 on Kayron. It should do quite a bit of damage because we do have Alaska's basket. And hopefully this kills Vivian, as it does. And now it's pretty much a cakewalk. Probably lose Kayron, but I don't know. We get the guaranteed win here, so we'll just use this. It is a very tanky FCC, I have to say. Maybe Kayron doesn't die here. We'll see. Okay, so the healing between Lilius and Celestine on my Elena was pretty much able to do the trick here. It's enough sustain, believe it or not. And yeah, so we should be able to do this. Does this kill? Yes, it does. Nice. And yeah. That was the stronghold of Veritas. So it was pretty straightforward. My biggest concerns were for the top team, if this Charlotte was on some stupid amount of damage and just kills my 30k HP Dark Corvus. So there was that. And then for the bottom team, it was I don't know, because I know it was a Dust Devil Kayron. If I didn't provoke him with Falconer Clary, I just get like S3 to S1 on Kayron, and I just lose my team. Even though I do have Elena, but Elena's passive, S2 passive healing, goes off on the FCC proc. So that's where I could have seen this going wrong. But thankfully it didn't. So yeah. I probably... So we took down both forts. Okay, that makes sense because the stronghold's open. But I'll do some... I guess I'll do some of the towers, because that's the thing about the new Guild Wars changes, is that you know, you can just attack fortresses like, you know, the center fort right away, and if you get both of those down, you can attack the stronghold, right? So yeah, there's that, and yeah, I'll find a tower to take down that we can hit, hopefully. Maybe I can, if it's okay, maybe I can hit the mid fort, I don't know. But I'll ask my guild on that one, so we'll see you in the next battle, okay? Okay, for this round, I'll pretty much be doing the same team, but this time we'll be going against their mid fort. And on this one, the strategy is basically the same for the top one, right? It's just, what's it called? A Cecilia over Lilius, and a Alencia over Charles, right? And the damage is going to be a lot less. 1, because there's no Charles. 2, there's no dual attack. And 3, there's no attack buff, right? Which usually goes with Charles. So, and for the bottom team, I'll use the same thing, right? Same strategies before. This one has a little bit more damage. So the question would be to provoke Kayron or provoke Charles, right? I do see the Kayron just is the team that is the guy that beats my team. Also, I'm going into this blind. I'm scouting it, so I'll have to be doing, like, you know, the scouting duties and whatnot. So that is a... Actually, I'll just do this. Okay, so 19k Alencia. Did I see Midnight Bloom for crit rate? I think I might have. So, okay. That's immunity for everyone. It really doesn't mean too much. Alencia should be attacking... Okay, we'll be attacking Momo. And since she's faster than everyone else on my team, I can really just, you know, hit Cecilia until Dark Corvus's passive comes off. Or his skill 3 comes up, right? Look, I don't see this doing that much damage. 10,000? Yeah, that was no damage. Cool. It's really cool seeing Cecilia. Have to say. I don't really see a reason to use any sort of heal right now, so I'll just go for an S1 into Lilius. Yeah, or not. I keep saying Lilius because it's like that's like the only Fire Knight, but it's really cool to see Cecilia. That's kind of bad. Okay, that still didn't do it. I actually didn't see how much damage the Charlotte did, but I'll just S3 here. And it is an Aureus. I did see that at the start in Midnight Bloom on. Okay, so it was a squishy Charlotte, like I thought. So, yeah, pretty much we don't die in this this round, right? So our Dark Corvus will be picking up stacks rather quickly, simply because Cecilia can only hit him, right? Yeah. And this is pretty much just wait until Dark Corvus comes off cooldown. And as for I actually provoked my Momo? Excuse me? I have like 40? I think I have like 140 effect resist. And she's ice versus fire. Okay, impressive. Okay. Whatever you say. And yeah, so even through Aureus, I don't see Alencia killing, or I don't even know what I'm trying to say here, but yeah, we killed the Lilius first, right? And now I give this to Crow, right? So he doesn't die to like a defense break into whatever from. The game's over anyways. What am I saying? Yeah, so yeah, pretty straightforward. It was basically the same concept as the Stronghold team, but it was a little bit easier because the damage wasn't there. As for this one, I don't really know what to expect. So this one, everything's slower than my Falconer Clary. My Falconer Clary is not that bad. She's only like 208 speed, 208, I think, 208 speed, which I kind of like. I like not too fast, but. So the question is, do I go on Kayron, or do I go on to Charles so that he doesn't give everyone an AoE attack debuff, or gives everyone an attack buff? Sorry. So that is the question, right? Because FCC will go, it'll proc passive on Elena, and then Charles will go use S3 and hit pretty much everyone. So I think I'll go on Kayron here. So going to Kayron, right? And we'll proc our passive. Only 24k HP on the Fallen Cecilia. So here, I'll use my invincibility, S3, on break all those skill nullifiers. Charles, very squishy. So that's why I've been seeing more, especially in RTA. I've been hovering in and out of champion RTA. Ooh, we got Alexis Basket. Fantastic. Even if we do not kill the Kayron, right, because he has his skill 2 passive, we will still get 2 turns of Alexis Basket. Greater attack buff, because we're going to use what's it called, our S3, which gives us attacks buff. So we get to see big numbers, right? Almost 40,000 damage. And since he's revoked, he has to go for so we already popped the passive, right? We get provoked, who cares? Charles is going to use his S2. Not the biggest of deals, right? This is a speedy Charles, right? So we're just going to attack. Thinks that we were provoked, but yeah, what can you do? Charles has missing debuff, which is kind of nice. An Elbrus on what's it called? Elbrus on. That's fine. We might lose Elena here, actually. Oh, okay, we don't lose Elena. That's perfectly cool. And actually, no, we might lose Elena because this will heal Kayron to the point. Okay, we don't lose Elena. Very good, easy. Didn't even matter. We might lose Elena to we heal the Charles with the Celestine, or the Kayron with a Celestine, and which one's more damage? Is it this one or is it a Soul Burn? I guess we'll find out for science, because we did like almost 40k to the. Okay, we don't crit. Sad. Okay. Very sad. We didn't crit there. I think I have like 90 something crit, but oh well. What can you do? Yeah, but we got the easy win anyway. So that is mid fort. And to recap, for educational purposes, right? Top team, really not much damage. You can just tank it with any sort of dark. You could probably use like a Apocalypse Ravi on this team, maybe not the other team. Definitely not the stronghold team, but you could probably use like Apocalypse Rabbit here. Take the Charlotte's S3 and then go from there, right? And use Crow with a healer. I think that can work well. And then what else? Second team, Falcon Artillery really is the MVP of this. Kayron is just really nice because Kayron does really well into Charles Kayron. Because Kayron's a busted unit. It's kind of like SSB. He's like the fire SSB, I think, in my opinion. They function differently, very differently, but in terms of how strong they are individually, and like he's on that same par. Like I love using Kayron and RTA, and I might use him a little bit more now, right? Because with the institution of Roana, a Earth healer that just kind of is a counter to SSB. I'm not saying she's a counter to SSB, but she's pretty good into her because every time SSB's passive goes off, she gets a AoE combat readiness and AoE heal, which is really nice. So anyways, I'm going on for too much. We'll try and find another battle. There's no forts for me to tackle because they're all up and down already. So yeah, this guild war is going it's a bloodbath for sure. So hopefully we can come out on top, and I'll be back with the last battle. Okay, and to finish it all off, our final attack will be on Warbolt. Pretty cool guy, yeah. Pretty big streamer, very good player. And top team, we're just going to use Bazaar, Tywin, simple cleave, right? I do know he from previous wars. I have played against him. His Mammal Ken's not the most tanky, right? So, and his Vector Tenebia is like, I think 190, 180, 190 speed. So we'll just cleave it. And then the bottom team, what did I say? It's Charles, Kayron, plus a Dark unit. We'll do the same thing. We'll use Falcon or Clary. We'll use Elena. We're going in blind. I don't remember what his Kayron was last time I fought him. It might have been a super fast one. It might have just been like a double attack one. But yeah, we'll just see how it goes, right? So we'll just do Bazaar. We'll burn his S3, right? Arias Taga Hells. Probably use it for our RTA, so you probably didn't switch that out or something. So we'll just burn it here. It'll push everyone back, do a little bit of damage. Our Bazaar might die here. My Bazaar is 260 speed. Okay, he didn't die. Alright, and now we just go here. Oh no, I messed that up. Oh, I didn't mean to burn. I meant to burn Tywin, obviously, because I get the... Oh, crap. Oh, this might go poorly. Oh, that's my bad. Oh boy. Oh boy. No, because I might have needed the defense break. Yeah, I needed the defense. Yeah, I entered this one. Oof. That's my bad. I didn't mean to burn the Bazaar. My Bazaar has over 100 effectiveness. Okay. Well, anyways, this is a you. I didn't mean to do that. I spoke too soon. Because I needed the AoE defense break. I needed to do this. Like, well, I'll just show you for science. Right, we got the defense break on everyone, and then what's her name? BBK just kills, right? So that's well, that's my fault for throwing that one. So I didn't mean to burn I meant to burn Tywin. That's my fault. But anyways, what's it called? It's the same game plan here, right? Actually, that is a fast... I'll be honest with you, I really don't know what Troublemaker Crozet does. I don't know if he cleanses all debuffs. I guess we'll find out. I don't think it matters too much, right? I think that's a cleanse. It looks like a cleanse. Okay, no, it's not a cleanse. Okay. I'll look up what he does later. I really don't know what he does. I just know he gives like he can, if you put someone in the back, he can counterattack and provoke, and then he gives people big shield and whatnot. That's literally all I know what he does. But yeah, so, and he has Elbrus Spiritual Sword. Cool. Double Elbrus. Let's see if he gets the strip. Nope. Okay, I guess we'll We'll never know. But anyways, yeah, pretty much straightforward here. Do a lot of damage. Elia's knife. That's actually, I've been seeing more and more of that on Kayrons. Yeah, I've been seeing more of that because you know, it's just a lot of damage, right? It's pen, and he's a counter one. So let's see if he does too. Nope. Okay. So we can just burn this right now, right? Actually, no. I'll do another round of this so I can get my immortality for another turn. Yeah. That's why I didn't kill the Kayron. Just there. So yeah, that is the idea behind that. Ooh, nice dual attack. Decrease his chance, always cool. And we got Alexa's basket, so we'll just do this. Provokes. He misses. He goes for S2. Still misses. Should be fine. Even if we lose Kayron, still think we're okay. I still think we're okay. But looks like we're fine regardless here, because we can just use that. It was getting a little dicey there at the second, but we should have easily got a win here. But I messed up my first attack with the soul burns. I had them switched for whatever reason. I don't know why I was doing that, but anyways, I'll be thinking about that for a while now. Yeah, but anyways, we drew. That's my fault. I should have slowed down and just took my time with it, but that's my fault. But yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed this. Hope you guys enjoyed the int on the last one. But yeah, that's my fault. So I guess it's just a caster curse. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.